Today we're on board of an absolutely stunning Explorer yacht. Welcome aboard CDM RJ150. Oh, I like this. I like this a lot. Look at this. Details.
The compass rose?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they
beautiful.
Did that. It's
very
really
beautiful.
Nice. All right, coming in.
Welcome to the cockpit.
So the last CDM we showed you guys, you absolutely loved, and when we stepped on board of this one, we thought we must show it to you. The interior design we both are pretty in love with. It is gorgeous. It's practical. It's luxury. Get ready.
Can't wait.
Okay, we're in the cockpit.
Let's start on the cockpit. As you guys can see immediately, we have this huge center staircase. And we're going to get into this a little bit later, give you all the details on that before we do the engine room.
It's a really big boat. We're going to go through relatively quick, but we're going to point out some features that we think are unique and interesting. For example, I love how they did this.
Yeah, for the stern lines, how they got let through all the way down to the bottom part. And then they come out, well, we'll show you when we get to the swim platform.
Just to remember, keep that in mind. What I love here is that the whole super yacht industry seems to be going in direction of loose furniture in a cockpit. They seem to kind of become a trend, right? You start to see less and less of built-in furniture in the cockpit and also in the sun deck. So same thing here. So if you wanted to, you can completely change it up. You can move it around. It's got like tons of flexibility possibilities.
You could easily have even a dining table here with a couple of chairs if that's what you want. Keeps it completely open. Let's go up all the way to the sun deck and then work our way down.
You want to go all the way up?
All the way up.
What? Okay. All right, let's do it. All the way up we go.
2 flights up and then we work our way down. So no peeking ahead.
I feel like we're giving it away. Whoa.
Welcome to the sun deck.
I mean, you guys just get dropped into the pampering space immediately. So enjoy. The wind's picking up again today. It's the last day of the boat show. We're so excited that we actually get to show you this one. There are not a lot of people that have been able to get on board of this. So yes, thank you CDM for allowing us. I'm gonna hold on to my head, do the tour, Rico.
Okay, so all the way forward we have the hot tub / plunge pool. Very nice, very private. Even when you're in the marina like we are right now, you have a good amount of privacy up here on the top deck instead of having it at the stern. So beautiful sun loungers right next to it on either side.
Really quick, gotta give props to CDM.
Oh wow.
Check out how padded this is. I mean, this isn't just like a simple, what's the word I'm looking for? Simple weather strip.
No, it's a real gasket actually.
Like proper.
And we have it on both sides.
Yes.
So then we have L-shaped settees right behind that.
I'm gonna move over here and show you what we got in our
This is
bar.
beautiful. This is beautiful. That's a big bar.
I like that they went with the wood. I keep thinking of maintenance when I see it for ourselves, but I'm like, it's so nice. It feels so organic.
It does look very nice.
Okay, what do we have here?
Hidden sink.
Wow, pretty deep in there.
Yeah. So right now we got 3 bar stools here.
And then there's a barbecue, a drink fridge, an ice maker. Wow.
Yeah.
Another fridge.
And then we have storage on the bar side.
Do you think we have a dumbwaiter here? No, huh?
No.
Sure?
Yeah. I just want to mention something. First of all, the construction is beautiful, very, very nicely finished. And then we have these little scoops here. Of course, for the ventilation, we have the ventilation here. So for washdowns and sprays and heavy rains, there will never any water go actually inside the cabinet because you have this scoop, so it will drain right outside. Actually very, very nicely designed.
These are the little details that make the maintenance of this boat easier and last longer. I feel like I'm gonna fly away. Yeah. Okay, then we have a seating area here. Good for 8, 10.
I actually like that they didn't go with the chairs, they went with the poofs. So you have another one there and you're completely flexible. You can move them all over the place, sit wherever you'd like, and have a big table for alfresco dining or sundowners up here on the sun deck.
These are super comfortable. And then of course, this whole space is a bit of a blank canvas. You can do whatever you want here. And then we have a really interesting feature up here. It starts already, you guys.
Very cool, innovative design.
Integration.
Integration. So this whole panel here actually folds up, and the crane, the tender crane, is underneath there. So the owner of this vessel didn't like the look of having the crane somewhere just mounted onto the deck, which I actually kind of understand, to be honest, because when you're not using it, it's just an eyesore and takes space away. So having it hidden away, and then the tender can go obviously on the bridge deck, which we're going to see in a moment. When you're not using it, you don't see it.
It's pretty spectacular. Wish we could show it to you guys. So that's our sun deck. Of course, we have a sunshade here. Man, I can't believe how windy it is.
I know, let's go down one deck.
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so we are on our boat deck. You guys see the cradle parts right here.
Removable boat shocks here, boat cradles. And then, of course, if the tender is not on board or it's in the water, you have all the space for entertaining.
So are these removable or are they just foldable?
They look like they're removable.
So there's like a pin here or something,
Yeah,
and then you
yeah,
pull them
yeah.
out?
Yes,
Huh,
they're removable.
pretty cool. Okay, so the same thing, a flexible area here. There's a little bit of a gym here, Peloton. Then you have another alfresco dining option here. I love these chairs.
Very beautiful, actually.
They're so stylish. Sorry, forgot something important. Drink fridge and an ice maker.
Awesome. Let's walk forward to the foredeck.
Okay, going all the way forward. This wind is killing me, so I'm gonna take my head off until we get on the interior. Okay, so we have our side entrance here. I don't know where.
It's actually a door to the day head from the deck here.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember.
It's a
that.
day head which has an entrance from the interior but also from the exterior.
Ah,
Very
okay.
cool. We'll see that from the interior.
Okay.
Keep walking.
And then here's our entrance to the pilot house. You can
That's
just
right.
peek in. And then,
So the boo box are nicely flared out here. We have the wing station right here. You can actually stand here, have a really nice visibility forward and aft. Actually, even if you stand further in the back here, this is incredible for stern to or side to docking. We have the shift and throttle controls, emergency stop, start and stop button for the main engines, bow thruster, rudder control, and Furuno multifunction indicator, as well as the rudder indicator.
okay,
All right, further forward.
we are at the
Wow.
bow. Again, they chose to make it all very flexible. A lot of loose furniture, there's no table here or anything, so I'm sure they have some foldable furniture they can put out here if you wanted to change
Very
this
cool.
up.
As far as I remember, there is also a spot here when the furniture is getting moved for longer crossings. The crew tender is going here.
That makes sense.
And now you're wondering, okay, how does the crew tender get on top here? They have a receptacle there, receptacle on both sides, which goes in here. And the heavy-duty crane equipment is stored away when the crane is not being used. The tender is either in the water or being here stored on top deck. And it keeps everything open and clean and actually becomes a guest area, not just an operational crew area.
That's very interesting. Another thing I was thinking of, I don't know if there was a thought behind it, but maybe how I would use it is if you wanted to take some furniture from there to here, and like you can actually move stuff.
With loose
'Cause it's-
furniture, it becomes very easy.
And the way this furniture is such low profile, you could easily carry it through the side decks and
Agreed.
move it around.
Agreed.
Pretty cool.
All right, let's check out the foredeck.
Did we mention the...
Life rafts, no.
No.
So we have the life rafts here on the inside of the vessel actually, with the fold down deployment balconies actually, so you can flip them over and actually launch them, and that's on both sides.
Also very unique having these wings that come down just for that.
So off to the foredeck, which is beautifully finished as well. Look at this. I like that they actually decided not to put anything in the bow.
You do?
I do like it, yes. Exactly. Okay.
It's so tall.
It is.
Wow, crazy. It's a proper Explorer bow.
So then we have stand-up paddle boards actually mounted here on the foredeck, where they're nicely out of the way, but they're solid and they're not inflatable ones, so performing a little bit better.
So did you just throw them overboard or carry them all the way back?
You're probably carrying them back,
Yeah, makes sense. It's pretty tall to throw
You
them
can
from
probably
here.
do both. Anyway, so we have our dual anchor set up here with a beautiful stainless steel plate. And let's take a peek in here. All nicely on shocks. Look at this. And of course you want to keep that closed at sea. Got the anchor chain markings, so you know how much anchor chain you have already deployed. When you quickly release it, have the anchor chain lockers, one on the port, one on the starboard side. I see part of the crane system, I believe, like all the way down there on the bow part. And of course we have additional storage here. So now turning around.
Wow, what's that?
Right over here we have more storage space, and then also part of the crane setup. As you guys can see there, the line is there. And then lots of storage and technical area here, technical space. Believe the crew tender shocks, if not for the main tender, but there's some shocks down there. It goes really deep in there. Lots of space. It feels cool in there too. I think it's air conditioned.
So we do have our staircase going down to our main deck right here.
Yes.
And we cannot go straight forward. It kind of ends there, right? So that's the setup. So we'll just go and jump into the pilot house.
Sounds good. Nice and cool.
And air conditioned.
Welcome to the pilot house.
Okay, wow, it's really pretty gray. You know, it's often that we see the pilot house as black and dark brown, but they actually went with gray.
Yeah, it's a dark gray.
I think it looks very nice.
Yeah, no glare. I mean, it's all very, very mute colors. Nothing shiny, no shiny surfaces.
It's all flat surfaces here. It's very organized, right? It doesn't look cluttered.
Yes.
Like it seems like everything is just in the right place. It's not completely, you know, like some of the films we've seen that just everything's hidden. It's all there, but it also seems very simple and organized.
Yes, so we have 4 multifunction displays. You can also, of course, use for CCTV, for engine information, chart plotter, radar, AIS, and so on. Then we have, let's start in the center, we have the helm wheel right here. We have the rudder indicator as well as the set points. Then we have the shift and throttle control, searchlight control, steering system. Looks like we have independent rudder controls actually, bow thruster control, flare camera, etc., windshield wiper controls, all the electronics. Yeah, we get the presets here for standard operations like astern, proportion, etc. It's already preset from Kahlenberg. And then we have VHF radios and then the overhead multifunction display from Furuno and so on.
Found you a breaker panel.
Yep, got a classic breaker panel right behind here in the pilot house for most of the pilot house systems. Above we see our batteries and battery monitors, as well as the schematics of the boat, where you see the navigation lights as well as bilge alarms.
There's more interesting stuff.
Yeah, management system of the vessel, where we have all the levels, fuel. At this moment right now on this screen specifically, we see the fuel tanks and fuel capacity.
And behind this door we do have a captain's cabin. The full crew is on board, captain's on board. Owners actually arrived yesterday, so they're on board. They're gonna just take off as soon as they can. As soon as the boat show ends, they're gonna sound that horn, and I think they're gonna get out of here and go cruising. So we're gonna respect crew's privacy, and we're not gonna be able to show it to you, but Captain, is it a really nice cabin?
It's a fair size cabin, yeah.
Yeah, fair size cabin.
Very comfortable, yeah.
You got good windows in there?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, because it looks like you would have some good windows going out.
Very good views, yeah.
Awesome. Well, we believe you. So let's go show you the rest of the boat. So on this side, we do have a little settee here that you can also sit and participate when you're in the pilot house.
And all your courtesy flags and quarantine flags and all the flags.
Fantastic. So let's go aft. I like how they incorporated actual curtains in here.
Traditional curtains,
and
right?
And organic, like a linen fabric. They still have the shades, but you'll see it throughout. It just gives that kind of a home vibe. So that's got to be the dayhead you were mentioning, right?
Yes, it is.
No way. Check this out. Yeah, so they do have a door on both sides. Pretty cool. Very pretty. Look at the sink. And the fixtures are white. Mm-hmm. Also something you don't see every day. And then we go back more. I love the matte finishing on these panels. I feel like now with our build, I get to appreciate the interior design a bit more. I notice stuff that I didn't think about before. And when in the house, you know, you guys kind of have like the paint, a wallpaper. On the boat, you have a lot more possibilities in terms of textures, right? In terms of having paneling and stuff you don't have in a house usually.
Actually, now like we see it more and more also on high-end homes where they start at least in the primary bedrooms and so on, like incorporating three-dimensional surfaces and so on. But it's still on the yacht. I think it's still way more used than in any residential spaces.
Another thing I was going to point out, seeing more and more of the yacht builders are going away from having grills on all the air conditioning. It's just a very simple, open spaces. I personally love it. I don't know, let me know how you guys feel about it in the comments.
There's one more aspect to that, having bigger openings. I believe, and I'm 99% that I'm correct with this, that it also minimizes the sound the air makes when it's exiting the vents.
That's gotta be, because there's no obstruction, there's nothing happening there.
Interior design-wise, amazing furniture, great choices.
So let's turn around, check out this window.
Yep.
Wow. Oh, look at these. Did you see these?
I like this louvers a lot.
Wow, there's actual fabric here in between, and they're wood, but they look like a high-end beach house, just very nice.
Very beautiful.
How big is this?
That's 85? 85, yeah,
okay,
85.
You guys put in the comments, is it 85?
What I'm, keep standing there, what I'm extremely excited about, excited about, you guys recognize this? Yes, KRA speakers on this vessel.
If you guys have been following us for a while, and if you are watching Naughty Guys channel, you know that KRA is going on our boat. It's a very high-end item that I had to just compromise and keep my husband happy, so he'll let me keep some items that keep me happy. So I'm excited about this as well, and this vessel has it throughout, and we'll show it to you. But the sound this little speaker makes will blow you away, and if you haven't seen it, go to Naughty Guys. I'll put the link in the description of the video, and I'll put in a pop-up right here. You need to check this out. It is nuts. We've been to the factory in Tuscany, and it is absolutely mind-blowing.
Yes, kudos to the owner of this vessel. I don't know you, but the right choice. Little card playing table.
And then look at the doors here. So you have a sliding door here, heavy duty Explorer yacht, definitely all the way, even though in the interior it just feels like a high-end beach house. On the exterior, you see the seriousness of this vessel.
Another thing we haven't mentioned yet, they actually copied the floor onto the ceiling.
That is cool.
Exactly
Beautiful.
same material, but you know what? It looks slightly different just because of the lighting. So wherever the light hits it, it creates a different tone of the wood than the ceiling, for example.
You're right.
But it feels really, really nice.
I didn't even understand it until you pointed out why it felt so warm and connected.
Okay, so now we're going down 2 flights of stairs.
All the way down.
All the way to the guest area.
Let's do it. The boats start to get busy, so let's see what we can accomplish. Go all the way down. Coming to you from the engine room. Just wanted to tell you that you must see this. Stay till the end of the tour because this is a really, really cool engine room. But real quick, wanted to ask you, hit that like button, subscribe, do the share. It means the world to us. You guys know we don't charge for any of our yacht tours. We don't accept any money because we want to keep our independence. So the biggest support you can give our channel is just please take a second and support us. And of course, you can always join us on Patreon if you would like to do a little bit more. Back to the tour. Okay, we'll come back up here and we'll talk about this really cool piece in a moment. Going down. Very comfortable staircase. Again, all like light colors, feels very elevated. Okay, let's go forward.
Sure.
On our port first. See, babe, look what they did. They did this rug, and that's what I think we should do. They kept the floor easily to clean. You know, they didn't build in the rug, the carpet, which I personally love. And then, you know, if there ever is a problem, charter guest spills something, you can just take this thing out, put the new one in. It's great. Love it.
So 2 single beds.
Correct.
Plus Pullman.
Nightstand here. They have exposed storage here. They built this in. Also interesting how they incorporated mirrors, but these are almost like smoking mirrors. They're not exactly tinted dark. They seem like they tinted light.
But they will extend visually the window space.
That's an interesting touch. I haven't seen this. Looks really cool. Okay, then on this side, we have a hanging locker. Serious doors. Coming into an ensuite, Really beautifully done here. I will volunteer myself into the shower so you can come in and show the rest.
Beautiful sink. Oh, it's all stone, natural stone actually. Really nice. Rain shower overhead. Then integrated soap storage.
Yeah, soap storage?
Yeah.
I don't
Shampoo,
think it's called
shower
that.
gel storage.
That's not what it's called.
And
It's called recessed something.
recessed storage for the shower gel. Anyways, we have the drainage on both sides. Very well done. Looks super clean and it stays dry.
I like the white. I mean, we're going with black because I also like that, but the white also looks really nice.
Looks really nice, yeah.
And a bit of storage underneath. My favorite mechanisms, nice and quiet. Love these on my list.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go over, check out the other side.
Sorry, I just keep finding things. Okay. We cannot open anything in the owner's suite, you guys, because the owner's on board. So I'm just gonna open stuff, at least in the gas cabins for you.
So we got a flush mounted TV.
Okay, then going to our starboard side, matching cabin. I don't think we've mentioned it on the other side that these two do come together and make one big queen size bed.
At least, yeah.
Still have a Pullman right there.
It's bigger than queen. It's a king size when you slide them together.
Yeah, I think for the showing on this yacht, they picked a bit of a mood lighting, so everything is a little toned down. We don't want to mess with all their lights, so it feels a little on the darker side. That's because they've chosen to give this mood to the showing. Walking into the ensuite, matching to the other side, exactly the same. Really like the choice of colors here. Looks very pretty.
Yep, same shower. Besides having hand towel racks mounted on there, we also have hooks here
Yes.
at the door.
Must
Can
have.
never have enough of towel storage in your bathroom.
Okay, let's go
Aft.
forward. Let's go aft.
Get the breaker panel for this level.
Okay, going. Which side?
Starboard. So we got two equal guest cabins aft as well, which have nice big double beds. And what are you looking there?
This is giant window. It's huge. We have a tender actually right next to us. But
Yeah.
it is such a big window. It's
I think it's a crew tender actually sitting right next to us. Of course, big TV.
and then
And then
behind
here.
that's what I was looking for. I'm like, where is it? It's got to be somewhere here. Hanging locker for you.
Mm-hmm.
Coming into our ensuite. This one is definitely larger than the other cabin. Our emergency escape hatch. Check out
Yeah,
this
very large.
shower here. Check this out.
Yeah, easy a 2.5, 3-person shower.
Yes, for sure. This is beautiful as well.
It's like a 3D. Yep.
Marble.
Very nice, actually.
I have a feeling the other cabin is matching, but we will check it out just in case.
Oh, check out the base of the cabinet. Same material like in the shower.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Let's check out the starboard side.
Let's do it. This is is there something in it?
Just storage.
Oh, I thought maybe it's like a little drink fridge or something.
It
A
could be.
little extra
You could probably have a drink fridge in there.
Okay, let's go to our
Starboard side.
Okay, thank you very much. Coming in, matching cabin, all exactly the same. I'll check it out for you guys just in case. Exactly the same.
Not fast enough.
You're really, really slow.
Yeah, exactly mirror image.
Beautiful. Okay,
Let's go
Where we going
up
next?
one level,
to our main deck.
main deck,
Okay, let's do it.
and do the salon and the owner's suite.
Okay.
And of course we have storage underneath here because we have this big staircase.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
All right, walking into our main salon. We did it a little bit backwards.
We did.
Should have started there. I feel like we just should start there.
Should we?
Let's-
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
just
that's-
reverse this. Interior designer would hate us to do it backwards.
I know, right?
So you walk in, that's the vibe, right? The vibe immediately, same design. They've repeated the flooring on the ceiling. It does look very nice. We have a couple of storage spots on each side.
Sitting as a model here, so you can admire it when you actually on it. And then a little bit of a landing area here, 2 chairs. I really like the color choices. It is very neutral but very homey, right? What do we have there? Of course. Can't miss to talk about these speakers.
Don't
Love
touch
them.
them, don't touch them.
Love them.
They're very expensive.
I know.
As we're walking forward, simple, low profile. Again, the furniture you could technically move around.
Well, the way they choose to assemble it right now here, it's in the center of the room facing aft, keeping the windows completely free. But of course, you could move furniture to the outside. You would block maybe the windows a slight little bit, but you also open up the space more. So it's a total preference, whichever way you like it better. Then moving forward, we have our interior dining table. It is
Yes.
a stone table. It feels very heavy.
Yes, I mean, it's not a full stone, but
No,
it
no,
is-
but
it's beautiful. It's
so
beautifully done.
sitting for 10.
Correct.
Yeah.
All of this is our service storage, right? So all the dishes, glassware, stuff that would be here for dinner is all stored in here. Okay, behind this door is our galley. Let's go check out the galley. So we have a side entrance door here. You could come in from exterior, bring in your provisioning, straight into the galley. Check this out. They did this little pop-up table here.
Just for
Extension of
dinner
your
service or any kind
Yes.
of meal service, yeah.
As soon as stuff is ready, the chef can just put it here for the crew to bring it outside and serve. Huge pantry. And we're coming into our galley.
And what would a galley be without a proper Italian espresso maker?
Agreed. So we have a big single sink, food waste disposer in there, storage. They just built in storage everywhere they could. Oh, this doesn't open.
Dishwasher.
Oh, it does open. Okay, we've got a Miele professional dishwasher here, induction Miele, 5-burner cooktop. We have 2 Miele ovens. There's drawers underneath, hood here. What else do they have here? I mean, obviously the crew's on board. They're getting ready to take off, so I'm not gonna like snoop around
A
too much.
proper slicer.
So is it safe to assume there's like an Italian chef on board?
I would hope so.
I have a feeling. Okay, huge window that makes it very nice for the galley. It's just also a great place to work. You know, they're not completely like enclosed into a little dark hole here.
Yeah, and then next to you is the entrance to the crew area, which we sadly cannot show because the crew is resting. Part of the crew is resting, part of the crew is obviously working, but that's a...
I'm sorry guys, you know usually that's a big portion of our tour. We always show it to you, but the captain asked us to please let the crew rest because they were working shifts because the owner is already on board. He arrived yesterday.
electrical panel for the galley. And then here...
No, there's also here. Galley rocks.
Ooh...
Fine.
Pantry space.
Pantry.
And looks like we
Pantry
have
and
very
basket.
large refrigeration space here.
Miele fridge and another Miele fridge
Fridge freezer combo.
and a freezer combo.
Yeah.
Yes.
Off to the owner's suite.
All right, let's go show you the owner's suite. We're gonna come all the way around to our starboard. This is a beautiful piece that was made by one member of the family, and I think it's an incredible display for it. Like it's a focal point of the yacht.
And the cool thing is, it is always moving.
It's
not
brilliant.
just a static thing.
Really nicely done.
Yeah,
Yep.
very nice.
So then here, another day head. Check that out. Cute little day head here.
Mm-hmm.
But coming into our owner suite. So we have a wardrobe right here, walk-in wardrobe. As we mentioned on board, we're not gonna open anything up, you guys. They have a little office space here. How cute is this chair? I like it. You could tell that I think they're enjoying doing some work on board, but it's not set up to have like a workspace. I think because
Just a little laptop space,
exactly,
that's all what you need.
they probably chose to come here and relax and not work. And then we have some more hanging lockers on this side. All of these are drawers. We have a king size bed. Look, they carried through the wood here as well on top. There is another hanging locker here, some exposed storage, speakers.
Yep, KRA speakers again.
KRA everywhere. And then we're walking into our ensuite. I really like these pocket doors. They seem very solid, very strong. I think we finally have pocket doors to the level that it's Rico standard, that he's going to be okay with
Then I'm
it.
going to be okay with it.
On this side, we have an infrared sauna.
Oh, wow.
Check, check. Pretty awesome to have that on board. Separate toilet. Then, of course, we have a bathtub here, a dual vanity, another separate toilet, and then a huge shower on this side.
Beautiful.
All right, let's run over and show you guys the engine room. Let's talk about the swim platform quick.
Transformer. Right here I'm standing on, so you can go into the water or up to the shore if you don't want to use a passerelle. And then on the starboard side we have the entrance to the technical area.
It's pretty loud in here.
Yeah. So we got our Atlas converters, electrical converters, and then the lazarette with the crew space, washers and dryers, commercial grade freezer, and then of course we have the center workbench here.
This whole space is amazing. You've got your, whoo, scared me. You got your water toys right here on both sides, 2 sea bobs. What are these?
Yeah, the jet boards, and then we have this big hatch there, which actually is the staircase we walk down, opens up, and you can actually bring everything in and out.
Fantastic workable space. This looks like a deep freezer as well.
Top loading freezer.
What do we have in there?
Go into the technical space here. We got water pumps here, emergency pump, which is actually gasoline one for firefighting or bilging. And then we have a commercial side water makers right there. We have the cable wheel here around the corner and some additional storage.
I found another deep freezer here.
And then right here is the entrance also from the side deck down to the engine room and the lazarette area. Of course, when you're underway, you're not going to use the stern entrance.
Of course. And let's go check out the engine room.
Cool. Welcome to the engine room. We got 2 generators, one on the starboard side, one on the port side, and then the 2 main engines here, Caterpillars. In this case, beautiful clean bilge areas, easy access. Even with this one here, we have a window in here so you can actually even look through to your main valves. And then we have some primary fuel filters right here forward. Got sideshow glass for this fuel tank here. Everything is so clean. Look at the ceiling, all high gloss, nice ceiling. And behind you, we have the controls for the generator, but also the entire switchboard for the vessel. Yeah, and here we have a black water treatment system.
Love that. Must have for any proper Explorer yacht.
Yes, agreed. Big engine room ventilation here on the starboard side. And then also, of course, on the port side, so you can inject and extract whichever way you'd like to. Yeah, emergency access up to the
Looks
cockpit.
like a side deck or cockpit.
Yeah, cockpit area.
Okay.
And that's it here in the engine room.
Alrighty, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. Make sure you hit that like button and write us a couple of comments and enjoy a couple of outtakes. And if you would like some more, join us on the Patreon. Ciao!
So how can we fit Victoria on this chair?
Wait, there's no one here. Did it!